welcome to the training system. Welcome to the MCA Training System Pro. My name is Jonathan Belcher, for those of you who may not know me yet. First and foremost, I want to commend you and congratulate you on investing into yourself, investing into your education, investing into your development, investing into your improvement of your skills is so key to success, no matter what it is that you're trying to accomplish. I'm telling you, from personal experience that you being willing to invest in yourself is only going to allow you to grow. It's only going to allow you to reach newer levels in your life. It's only going to allow you to reach positive, whatever goals that you may have, guys. I'm telling you now, the best way to approach this training system, number one, is with an open mind. That's number one. Number two is also to realize that I may train you on something, right? But also that things that I train you on at that time, the sites may look a little bit differently or whatever the case may be. So even if you have to go to YouTube just to, see a later video on how to, let's just say, get a GoDaddy link or a domain link, for example, just be willing to do that. The third thing I want to tell you is that consistency is key for success. Consistency is key for success. When I first got started online, this was my experience. There's many people who I've helped with this MCA training system who have been able to get results much quicker. I'm talking about within days, but I'm just telling you my personal experience of what happened to me when I first got started online. I remember when I first got started a few years ago, my sponsor told me, he said, John, he said, you want to do videos daily. He said, you want to take action in your business on a daily basis, right? And honestly, what I did was I listened to him. But the thing was, I didn't even get my first lead, to be honest with you, within the first 2 to 3 weeks of being in business. I didn't get my first lead. And then I didn't get my first sale until 2 months after getting started in the business. That was just my personal experience. But the only way I was able to get my first sale was from believing in myself, right? I seen the bald guy making money. I seen the skinny guy making money. I seen the fat guy making money. I seen the people from all religious and ethnic backgrounds making money. I seen the little kid making money. I seen a 12-year-old making money. I think this 12-year-old was from Greece. He was making money in the company. Literally, I've seen all types of people making money online when I first got started and changing their life, changing their income, becoming financially free. And what that did to me was made me say, why is it not possible for me? If it's possible for all of these people to change their life, why not me? And that's what gave me the belief. It gave me the drive and the commitment, right? You got to be committed if you want to break through in your life, in your business. That gave me the commitment that I needed to be able to generate my first sale, to be able to generate my first $10,000 online, and so on and so forth. So what I want you to know is that, yeah, I can train you on all the strategies, give you all the tools and stuff on how to expand your business and grow your business on a daily basis. But here's the thing. None of this matters. None of these strategies matters. None of these tools, none of these trainings matter if you don't approach it with the right philosophy. If you don't approach it with the philosophy and the expectation that you're going to succeed. If you don't approach it with an open mind. If you don't approach it with a positive mind where not only you see what you want and you focus on what you want out of life, but also if you're willing to do what you need to do to accomplish it. Because I don't know if you've ever heard of the term, but there's a saying that goes, faith without works is dead, right? Now, if you have your faith matched with action, right? Taking action and actually applying yourself on a daily basis, then you could create a miracle in your life. You could create a miracle in your business. But faith without works is completely dead. Faith alone cannot stand alone, guys. So it's all about the philosophy. This is why you can give two different people the same training. You could teach them the same exact stuff. You could teach two different people the same exact stuff. One completely blows it up in their business. They crush it in their business. They have the success that they want. And then you give the other person that training and they don't do anything with it. They're not consistent. They don't apply themselves and they don't, they don't grow their income and they just kind of quit and give up. So those are two different types of people. So that's why at the end of the day, when it comes to success, it's all about the story that you're telling yourself on a daily basis. You could either be telling yourself an empowering story that allows you to keep progressing and keep growing and keep getting better and better, or you can be telling yourself in your head a disempowering story where it just keeps you focusing on the negative. It keeps you focusing on the lack. It keeps you focusing on the results that you don't want. It keeps you focusing on the people that you don't want in your business, and it'll totally bring you down, right? So that's all I ask, is that you approach this training with an open mind. Be willing to grind, be willing to give it all you've got, and realize that success is a development process. Success is kind of like a muscle. It's like if you're going to a gym and I want to grow my muscle mass and I want to get more, more toned up, more defined and stuff like that. I have to be consistent. I have to go to the gym, 3, 4, 5 times a week if I want to see the change over time. Like I always say, people always ask me, John, what's the difference between failure and is a few errors in judgment repeated on a daily basis. And all success is a few disciplines, a few simple disciplines practiced on a daily basis. That's all the difference between failure and success is. And that's why I say success is like a muscle, because you got to be willing to work it out on a daily basis and develop yourself, develop your mindset, develop your skills, develop your business, because as you grow, your business is going to grow. Now, what's the fastest way to grow yourself? And this is a key thing that I always teach people is you want to work on yourself more than you do your business. You want to work on yourself more than you do your business. And this is $1 million secret. And those who take heed to this is going to change their life. The reason why I say you want to work on yourself more than your business is because you are literally you are the starting piece to any type of result that you want in your life. You are the root to the change that you want in your life. So if you want to see a change in your income, you want to see a change in your lifestyle, you want to see a change in your relationships, first and foremost, you have to change, right? You have to change. That's number one. And the way that you change and grow is through personal development, right? You could read personal development books, self-help books, right? Some of those books that I've read that were very inspirational to me and that changed my life were books like Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, From the Trash Man to the Cash Man by Myron Golden, right? You have The Alchemist by Paul Cohen, I think his name is. You have also the Richest Man in Babylon. I forget who that's by, but there's so many different books that I've read over time that allowed me to grow my mindset. It allowed me to grow my philosophy, and that's the reason why I'm successful today and why I'm able to even do this video for you today or provide this training system to you is because I've grown over time. So if you grow mentally and you work on yourself more than you do your business is automatically going to grow, guys. That is a major key and a major secret to success that I wish that I knew. I remember back when I was in high school, we would go to class. And every time we would go to each class, the first thing that would be on the chalkboard would be a do now. And that do now would have a statement of what's for us to do now, what it is that we should do now. So I would walk into class, sit at my desk, and I would pick up my notebook, and we'd start to do now. And by the end of the year, what we would do is we would reflect on all the do nows that we've accomplished over the whole year and see how that grew us as students, see how that grew our grades, see how that improved us as students. And at the time, I thought the do now sucked. I was like, why the hell do we have to do a do now? I hate the freaking do now, right? At the time, I thought that this was horrible. But now looking back and when I reflect on that situation and that story, it changed my life. It was incredible. It was a very, very good thing for me to do because it allowed me not only to, it allowed us not only to grow, but it allowed us to take action right away, right? It allowed us to get into action mode right away, which is what it's about. Faith without works is dead, guys. So the main difference in between people who are successful and who's not is just a perspective. It's all your philosophy, right? Are you going to give it all you've got? Even when things get frustrating in your business, right? Are you going to get to a point where you're obsessed with having success and you're obsessed with changing your life or not? That's totally up to you. But I will tell you, if you want to improve your life, you want to improve the quality of your life, every aspect of your life, you have to be willing to grow. You have to be willing to learn some things. You have to be willing to educate yourself, right? Get your mental state strong so that even when little roadblocks and obstacles come up in your business, you're stronger than that. You're bigger than that. You just jump it like a hurdle. And that's what really success is about, is just jumping the hurdles until you reach the destination that you want to reach. And success is not really a destination, to be honest with you. It's a journey. It's a journey. Success is a journey, guys. I'm telling you, I've seen that from so many people, 6-figure earners, 7-figure earners. So that's the best way I can tell you to apply this training is with an open mind. Be willing to take action, right? Be willing to mess up.